Hello everyone and welcome to Petite Cup du Jour, the Cup of the Day-esque competition, but we've got two maps instead of one, and both of them are extra short. The two maps this week, one is by PlusMicron, the other is by Luna. So we've got a sand map, that is unusual. PlusMicron I would consider to be a relatively new mapper still, although they have been making a ton of maps. One of the few people helping out with the mapper shortage that we seem to be having in Zeepkist right now. You may recognize them from my last video, where they were one of the mappers. So I'm getting pretty used to their maps, and this one seems like another solid map. The second map today is by Luna, who I think, to my knowledge, is a very new mapper, and I know nothing about what to expect on that one. This map, it's just sand, and otherwise I think is fairly unobjectionable. It's not particularly fast, it's not particularly slow. It's not particularly difficult. I think it is going to be a pain to optimize because, well, because there isn't really anything else going on with this map. Like, I think I already have the line, or a lot of the line, and it's just going to be about getting the line better. Hopefully there's not a potential inner. I wonder if going wide at the end is going to be faster, or just taking it tight to the finish. Okay, I got like two inners that I don't think were a good thing to have happen. Got Mackie in front of me, which is a good sign. They seem just faster than me. A little bit more to the right there, that makes sense. He goes very tight to the finish. And that was about the same, I think, as it would have been if I had taken my normal line. A better speed, much better line. It's just a shorter line and it's better set up for the final corner. Don't know what Mackie's found another 2/10 already. I don't know if I need to be a little bit more set up for either the first turn or the second turn. I do have more speed by running out wide. Oh, that was probably too wide. And maybe it pays off a little bit. I mean, I don't think you want to be ultra wide, as I was. Zoman passing me by the end of that run also was going pretty tight to the inside. The wider you go, the tighter your pinching turn 2 is the problem. Also, Maki has informed me recently that it's not necessarily a good thing to go wide on those concave turn pieces. Okay. It's not a great ending line. I'm all over the track at the end. There's some potential there, though. The times are going to be so close, on this map especially. I mean, in Petite Cup, normally, because the maps are so short, it's obviously going to have closer times. But this map, I think, is so simple that the times might be especially close. Which is why I wanted to emphasize things like this ending. You know, do I go inside or outside? The difference is going to be like 3/100ths, but it might matter. It's basically the gap both above and behind me on the leaderboard right now. Pretty much everyone's doing full insight though. Maki, Mew, Eclipse, Zoman, the top 4. Maki and Zoman, I think the obvious very good players in this lobby. But it's a lot of people that have a chance. Mew is very fast, Icarus is very fast, I saw him up there, Ping, Eclipse, all of them in a Petite Cup lobby. I think the closer times with them being short maps helps out some of those players. This map, I missed the last checkpoint. This map feels extra petite. 18.7. The first time to go down. It's another slow-ish speed map. It's kind of... I don't know if I'd call it slow speed. A track this short, you definitely get 3 runs in the 70-second elimination rounds. Which is huge because I guarantee you everyone's going to be missing the final checkpoint. Surely this track is short enough that an inner is not going to be faster, or an outer, I mean, it's not going to be faster. So this map, I would argue, even more simple than the PlusMicron map. It's just like 3 turns, 4 turns, I guess. And it's not sand, which is one layer of the difficulty it does not have compared to the other map. Yeah, missed the checkpoint again. 0.7 would have been a little bit slower. Yeah, this map is, it's been 2 minutes and we've already peaked. 0.6 from Maki, and it's the whole top 10 is just separated by 0.3 right now. Maki improves. I will say I tend to do well, as you can see, I'm in second right now. I tend to do well on like ultra simple maps. The fewer turns there are in a map, the better I will do at it. I'm just better on the straights, I guess, which doesn't make any sense in this game. There's not an engine difference or anything like that. I don't know, people will joke Maki has an engine, so maybe there is a difference. So same thing on this map. Is it good to cut low at the end? Should I be staying high at the end? Low is more turning, but you would pick up speed, but also does that matter because you don't need to go down to the finish? Missed the final checkpoint, but staying high was a 0.7 on what seemed like a good run up until that point. Plus 0.9 speed. 0.678. That was... it's hard to tell because I actually had such good speed at the end. It felt like it was faster going lower. But that could have just been the speed difference. Yeah, I think it was just the speed difference, because that was about middle on the final wall ride. And that was the improvement I would have expected. Now my speed split is really good. I had never had a speed split. Oh, well, I matched it, actually. It was super wide on that turn, though. Oh, this final checkpoint. I could see somebody just missing it 3 runs in a row and getting eliminated. Alright, final run in the warm-up round. 70-second elimination rounds after this. Bottom 3 get eliminated, for the first bunch at least. Okay, the checkpoint 1 speed split is just a lie. Maki is losing a tie. What else is new? This guy's not cursed with many things, but with losing ties is definitely the one. So 3rd place on this map. As is standard, I'm good at one of the maps in Petite Cup and not the other one, so it'll be a struggle. I was 7th in the warm-up round, I guess. Both of them are simple maps, which, like I said, I tend to do well on simpler maps. I think that was a bit wide. I don't know what's up with that magical jump pad that I keep hitting at the end here. Right here. I guess there is a little... There's a little lip there where it's like not the standard elevation change. It's not perfectly vertex snapped, methinks. Okay, a time is a time. I'm sure that'll be fine for the first round. This is clearly the map I need to get better at, though. Yeah, I see what the lip is now, what I'm hitting there. Wow! Time for one more. You'll notice when we get to the end of this corner that the sand continues just barely past where this next piece starts. So we're still in the turn when I run over the edge of that piece. And therefore the road is not flush against the road piece next to it. Which is fine, as long as I don't take that weird angle that's causing me to jump high into the sky. Oh, very tiny improvement at the end. Zoman not particularly strong at this map either. So Zoman and myself might be struggling on this one. Maki seems good on both of them. I think Mew was really good on both of them. And I would not expect very many DNFs at all on either of these maps today. Well, except maybe if I keep doing that. Can't help but notice that neither Maki nor Zoman have a time after the first runs either. Like I said, they will have 3 runs. Oh, there's the times. Everybody got the checkpoint. Oh, it taps the inside wall. I think I was so far to the right there. That couldn't have been good. 6-3-1 though. So that was going low, and I felt like I gained a lot of time with that. Somehow found the hole between the track and the rocks there. Zoman ahead of Mew, ahead of Maki. So I think it's actually Maki and Mew, and maybe Eclipse, that are good at both of the maps. Seems like Zoman and I struggle on this one specifically. Let me try like a super inside line here. I'm not making the turn. Seems like almost everyone just kind of goes middle of the track. Oh, I've gone too far to the right. Probably okay. There's a surprising amount of things that you can hit in this track. It's probably not a bad idea to use steering limits, but at this point I've learned the tracks without them, and I don't think it's worth changing my muscle memory at this point. But both of these tracks are like so gentle with how you need to steer. I could see it being beneficial. I mean, you know, we could try at least. Just because it's hard to consistently replicate very small hand movements. Again, Maki, Eclipse, Mew, the top of the leaderboard here, Zoman in 6th, myself in 8th. It's our struggle map. That'll be interesting in the later rounds. Which are coming quickly, by the way. It's not a particularly large lobby. Oh, I touched the wall. Is it good to go wide there? I missed. It seems like 14 people got the checkpoint first time. Wonder if for speed conservation it's better to go like that kind of line. I do have more speed, and I got a PB. I thought I had more speed because I like hadn't turned into the final corner at all when I hit the checkpoint, but I still got a PB with that. I wonder if it has something to do with going low at the end. 6:14, that's about what I would have expected. So, I don't know. I don't know if the ending really matters. I just know that we're going to be fighting for maybe thousandths of a second on this map, so literally every thousandth counts. Yeah, everyone getting times pretty much as expected. 18.9 was the cutoff on that map. Interesting. So that was with the tight turn 1. I was sure I was going to be down speed, but well, I am now. These checkpoints are kind of on slopes also. It's not particularly useful. I'm very consistent with the 0.4, but the problem is there's like 5 players that are consistent with a 0.2. Yeah, so the speed differences are kind of just where you hit the checkpoints. I think it's hard to tell actual speed difference on these tracks. Only 7th, didn't even improve in position. Let me see if I can copy Mackie real quick. Excellent, thank you for starting another run. Very inside, interesting. Ping has been good at this map also. Oh, Ping clipped into the inner and hit the blocker. He clips with the 0.1. These 0.1s are fast. So is it just the inside line at the start that Zoman and I are missing, as we are again in 7th and 8th, which is kind of where we have been every time on this map? What is this? This was round 5, so the first of 2 eliminations now. This map I'm super solid at until like the top 5. I think it's literally just get the checkpoint. 6.6 should be fine. It was a 0.9 that was the cutoff last time, which seems very close, but on this track there's just not a lot of time variation. It's gonna be bad speed, right? Yep. I hit the wall, I can reset one more time. It's literally just how little can you turn, and that involves going up high here at the beginning for the outer bank. Try to keep a super inside line without hitting the wall or oversteering at any point. Oh, I was hoping that was a 0.5. But hey, I said it's going to be about thousandths of a second, and I'm just going to say 3rd, 4th, 5th place. Look at that. 9th and 10th, for that matter. Look at that one, too. Yeah, that's gonna be close. Oh, nice. I actually got good turn in. I was struggling to turn into the first turn when I was doing the inside line. I'm super down in speed, though. Oh, and I think I clipped a wheel off the track. Mackie's quite inside at the beginning. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the time I was missing, and the speed is still here this time. Maybe. It wasn't a great middle part of the map, I will say that much. But I do think that was just the time I was missing. Because I was missing 2 to 3 tenths, and I was up 2 tenths at the second checkpoint. This track kind of same thing, just turn as little as possible. Yeah, okay. I know what's going on with this track now. Zoman might not. He's still got a 0.29, which is just barely behind me, but it is very close to danger. Fortunately for him, Icarus DNF'd. And Matic eliminated at the 21.5. Everybody else 2/10 separating the top 8. And it's going to be less on this track, I bet. Final round of 2 eliminations.
Ah.
680 might not be safe. Get 2 more runs there, because like I said, this is a very short track. Checkpoint 1 is just a lie. Next 2 checkpoints are useful. And the 4th one is usually good to get. Very inside line. Very high at the end. Barely an improvement. I think that could have been better if I turned in a bit more. But I was being very cautious because I knew I had to get that checkpoint. Looked like I would have been safe anyway, as it was high 0.7s getting eliminated. Tommy Gaming and Noxatu. So the top 6 is, yeah, basically what I would have expected. Maki and Zoman, the very good players, although Zoman has been struggling on this map. Then Mew, Eclipse, Ping have all been good at both maps since the warm-up round, basically. This is going to be the test for Zoman, because I don't know if he's figured out the line yet. Fortunately, I have now. Oh yeah, Zoman's figured it out. He's got a 0.1. Well, that's unfortunate for somebody, because I think he would have been the one expected to get knocked out here. Super inside. Almost fell off the track on the left side, but it's calculated. Wow, this is actually a super fast run. Oh, a perfect final turn also. Whew. Yeah, it's world record, and I'll say it felt like it. That was every turn perfect. 21.029. And it is Ping that gets knocked out with a 0.24. Yeah, very close times. I will not be able to replicate the 0.029. That felt like a really good run. Will it stand come next round? Who knows? Again, I think I could have had a better final corner. 6.5 is, I don't know if that's safe. Inside wall is definitely not safe. It's 100th between myself and first place right now. Oh, I'm behind. Ooh, this is not a good run. This is a very bad run. Is Mew going to be having a worse run, though? I'm hoping she misses the checkpoint a 3rd time. She hits the checkpoint. It was very high, though, and it's 6,000ths the difference. Oof. That was close. 6,000ths was the difference in that round. And if she had gone 200ths faster, she would have been 2nd place. That's how close the times are. Okay, this run. If I get knocked here, it would be 4th place, which is, you know, everyone's favorite curse. What I want more is for that world record to stand, because I felt like that was a strong run that I cannot improve on. Okay, 0.1, are you kidding me? 0.1 is needed. I need to replicate my world record run. I don't know why I'm down speed, otherwise it feels like, uh-oh. Well, okay, 4th place. And Zoman takes my world record with a .96. How do you even do that? I don't know, like... I figured a 20 was possible, but I was thinking 9.9. I don't know how you get faster at this track. And even that run I was on, it was going to be... I mean, that was roughly 0.1 pace that I was on before I caught airtime. Top 3, Zoman, Maki, and Eclipse. I don't know if there is a favorite, honestly. These tracks are so short and it's all so similar. Oh, Eclipse missed the last checkpoint. They reset before hitting the finish. Zoman with a very good time. Zoman had kind of a different line. It was more direct to the checkpoint and then hard turn to the left for the end. Caused him to go very high, but might be a good idea. Let's pay attention here. I think he just goes directly for the checkpoint. No, he doesn't. He actually takes a wider approach this time. But it's Maki that improves. 0.56 versus Zoman's 0.57. Ultimately, if they make it through to the finals, it doesn't matter because this map will not come up again. The final map is going to be the PlusMicron map. But it depends on Eclipse. If Eclipse can beat them both right here, they do not. 18.6. Solid time, but with the 0.5s, yeah, it's Zoman and Maki. Who else would you expect? 5.66 is Zoman's personal best, which is right about where both of them were. Maki has the record on this map, but Zoman, now that he knows the line, he has the record on this map. He was struggling with me on this track. And now in the finals, 70 seconds, maximum of 2 completed runs. Yeah, just inside lines every corner. Zoman a bit wider. Yep, I thought so. That was extra wide from Zoman. It would have been a challenge to get back over. Maki also beats my time with a 21.0. Okay, kind of a late apex from Zoman. That might be okay. There's a bit of a wide entry. I think the jump also might be okay. He does have time to take this run all the way to the finish if he wants it. 21.1 though, not that good. Maki, this will be his final run. Nice inside line, no improvements. The 0.00 is going to be difficult to beat. Ooh, Zoman almost getting an inner there. That's just about the perfect line for that first right-hand corner. A little bit wide coming up to the end. Is it enough? It is 0.938. Wow, it's that inside line at the beginning. That must have been a lot of it. Is that the new record? That is the new record. Almost a 10th faster than the time I wanted nobody to beat. Wow, good job Zoman coming back on that map and getting the win against Maki in the finals. And thank you all for watching this video. Please do hit that subscribe button if you've stuck around to the end. Help me out on the road to 1,000. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.